That's like 2 seconds.
Oh.
Torin,
Hmm?
here, Tinder,
Hello.
and Sideline.
Yo.
Welcome back to WT. It's been a while because people have been dying, and December is a fucking awful month every year. Last time we left off, Ash was in the full throng of pulling up for performance, where shenanigans ensued, weird fleshy assassin creature, and apparently pulling a fucking dragon out from Elysium.
You know, just all these casual things we do.
Teehee. But
There was a bit of a fair, there was food, and games. Night ended with fireworks.
those people in the town are like, what the fuck is going on? Fireworks? Huh? We're under attack? No.
Oh god! What are those?
But it is the beginning of a new week. Thankfully, you've kind of been excused from classes by Steve saying, hey, do whatever fuck it is you need to do, shit bad right now. As you awake to what is another morning. Unfortunately, with Wolf being gone, other people have taken up the cooking role. But it's still passable as you get a breakfast spread that you're free to have.
One of these days I'll have Ipos do the breakfast and everyone will regret it.
And presumably there's some kind of rota.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I like to imagine everyone just sort of agreed to take Ipos off the rota and give him other things to do after the first cooking he did.
Yeah, we just don't let him know when it's his rotation.
Best way to never do a job again, just be really shit at it.
Nah, I imagine Ash would probably actually ask Hippos, like, hey, could you go into the woods and grab some, like, berries, nuts, and whatever, so I can use them tomorrow?
Is that boss even trained in survival?
I believe so. No, he's not.
He just comes
never-
back with a handful of poisonous berries. Here you go.
Then never mind. Ash probably made that mistake of asking Hippos once and never made it again.
And as I said, best way to not be asked to do a job again is to do a really bad job of it.
Oh my lord.
What? I mean, in his defense, he's decently trained in nature, so he could
Yeah.
tell the difference between poisonous berries and normal berries. It's just whether he'd find any edible berries.
It's true. But here we are. The main thing is the shoe's kind of on your feet right now. I don't know, I was trying to think of the appropriate saying, but I couldn't think of any.
The ball's in your court.
Yeah, that works. You have the dodgeball.
Well, J-Mac, dodge.
I'm moderately prepared to dodge depending on what you do. And also completely unprepared to dodge depending on what you do. It truly is dodgeball. But I'm dying to cough. Anyway, as is kind of vaguely been discussed, there's a few things that you could potentially do. There are apparently gigantic crabs crawling out of Westlake. Epos still needs to investigate the Duke of Silvershades and figure out what the fuck to do about him.
I know what we're going to do about him, it's just getting the party together to do it.
And you could always scout him out.
Yeah, I don't know. Scouting tends to go badly for me. Scouting tends to lead into just doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And that could be the challenge here. The other option is, as far like your best bet for finding the Mother Sith's realm is apparently somewhere in the basement. But for you to actually advance deeper down, you need to do well. Currently, you're faced with two different bosses, which I'll tell you now were statted for you when you're level 2. So I imagine 4 of you at level 4 will handle it no problem.
My idea was to get Team Nell together and go down with them, and they could be split into the separate rooms simultaneously, so they could take out one and we could take out the other.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Considering currently the party lacks a frontline tank, is there someone you'd want to ask to come along with you if you wanted to go fight shit?
Nah, I think we should just die horribly.
It's actually a very...
Wouldn't be the first time.
In fairness, the basement is the place where you're allowed to die horribly. Whether or not you develop emotional trauma from that is up to you. And also you have Rusty, but that kind of requires Aaron getting off of Rusty.
We all know
Tucker
that will
and
never
Rocker are
happen.
both kind of tanky.
Yeah, we have Priz. That would work.
Actually, did I fucking put Prisma's? Yeah, there she is.
What?
I was like, did I put Prismality down in the map? And it's like, oh yeah, there she is in the chair. She chilling.
Just invite Jade because Silas really does need to get more in her good graces. And hey, what better way to do that than combat? She likes combat anyway. That, as
Jade.
according to her, yeah. No, as according to her description, bit at the detriment of other things. So actually, yeah, no. Silas is going to invite Jade if she would like to come, just because this is probably the best way that he's ever going to build up influence with her.
Is this
He's
for
not the traditional noble.
is this for going into the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ipos will.
she is a very good friend of mine. So
Yeah. Ipos will invite either Asta or Horse Lady, depending on whichever one wants to come.
Horse Lady fucking hates it in the dungeon because it's not built for horses, so she'll probably pass.
That's what I figured, but send the invite out anyway, and they'll appreciate it.
If you ever go to a place that's just a flat open plain, she'll gladly come along.
I don't know what her problem is. I do fine.
you
Well,
are quite a bit smaller than a
Yeah,
horse.
but I mean, like, you're all of 5 feet on top of Rust.
Yes.
I see your point. I still resent it.
But sure, you could certainly invite Aster along. He would also function as a tank if you wanted him to actually take part in a fight.
Yeah, why don't we bring Aster? He's always on fire anyway, so actually something hitting him will actually probably be for the benefit.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of him tanking. I was just thinking he's my friend,
Sure, you can just have him along
Also
as a
fine.
companion.
though I can never find his character card. I hate you.
Hey.
Look, I had it open because I was looking at shit. Anyway. I mean, he's a kineticist. I think he actually has the most hit points out of anyone who isn't a teacher currently at 49.
Damn.
He chunky.
Too bad he sucks through it like a child
That
in a
is-
juice box.
That is the second. Well, actually, he doesn't have many abilities that uses burn.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's bring Aster. He seems nice. And besides, apparently, stacking fire damage is what we do here. Erin looks at herself and Ash.
Oh, just wait until I get this staff going.
Oh, that is a point. If you want to, before you go, I don't actually know what fire spells everyone has, but you can probably get some of the more common ones if you wanted to add it to your staff.
I thought it had to be on my spell list to add it to the staff.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think that is how staffs work.
Let
know,
me
you tell
remember
me,
how a
this
staff
is-
Well, no, the
works.
thing you need is at least one spell in it so that you can recharge it.
Yeah. That's
So you could have spells from other spell lists on it. You just need something that you could,
Hey,
recharge
Aster,
it
do
with.
you know Flaming Sphere?
He's a kineticist. So no.
Then you're worthless to me.
Wow.
Christ.
Useless.
It's true.
We got wizardly people in the dorm. Who knows Flaming Sphere? One
Ask-
of you has to.
It's a
Ask
it's a
Nell.
druid spell.
People could do it for you then.
They'll just give me like a day to prepare it, and there you go. And then I'll switch back to my shit at another point.
It may smell faintly of ozone, but you can't be picky.
Temporary problem. I can hammer that out of the staff.
So do we want to just take a day, let you finish up whatever that staff project is, then go?
That's an option. You're not in really any rush. Oh, there's also a question of, is there anything you'd want to craft, Aaron? I don't know how
Yes, actually.
money is. Okay.
I'm gonna spend all 10 of my metal essences,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna produce a very simple item.
Ooh.
As Aaron will make a very ornate and beautiful looking puzzle box.
I'm suspicious, but okay.
You should be.
A random shit is what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a look. See.
Ooh. It looks like something from the 80s.
Oh,
Neat.
And this is a magical item that costs 1,000 gold to make. Luckily, the metal essences covers the entire crafting cost. The price is 1,000. The crafting is 500. It is a Pathfinder's pouch. It's a small extra-dimensional space that can contain 10 pounds or 2 cubic feet worth of objects.
Oh, so it's a baby bag of holding.
a baby bag of holding that can also be turned off and opened to show that there's nothing in it, like it's a normal box. It is like two ways. It's like one of those stupid two-way opening doors that reveals two different rooms, no matter depending on which way you open it.
I see. Okay, cool.
And then I will stuff it full of romance novels.
Ah, yes, carrying only the most important of the materials. I mean, I suppose it's not an extra dimensional space is a good place to keep any form of book.
I am still incredibly suspicious.
It just sounds more suspicious when you say, I make a cube.
Yeah, but this has the same sort of feeling that I had when I said to Dark that I wanted to fill a pouch with random coins, and then I engraved the inside of the pouch with exploding runes, and I made a shrapnel bomb out of it.
What the fuck? That's so expensive!
That's what
Yeah,
Celia
well,
did.
Not if they're coppers.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that was
suppose
it. It
not
was,
if
it was
they're
literally just stuffed full with, like, I don't know, a few gold's worth of copper and silver, exploding
that's
runes
less
on the
bad.
inside, so when I threw the bag and it opened, they read the rune and it exploded with coins.
I was thinking like gold coins. I was like, oh fuck.
But that's what
No.
Celia did. She used it a couple of times.
Fair. So you're asking Jade and asking Aster. Aster, why don't you have a name? I swear to God.
you
Well,
can't
JMX
make him have a name.
While JMX sorts that out, I'm gonna sort of walk to Ippos and say, "Hey, buddy, partner, best lab assistant.
What you want?
I brought gifts."
What gifts?
As a good friend of mine, I feel like I should pretty much show appreciation to you every so often because, best buddy. So I got you two things. And
Very suspicious.
Aaron holds out her hand with two like very like almost like jacks, but made out of crystal that seems to be opalescent colors flowing through them and various little flicks and flashes of little magic, occasionally licking off them like little solar flares.
Okay, Ipos is like, ooh. I'm like, the fuck are you planning?
It's a gift. Now, these things are very delicate, so don't crush them. But when you do crush them and you're actually casting a spell, they will do something for you.
Ooh, what
no.
do?
It is if you go to alchemical power component, they are two whimsy stars.
Whimsy stars. I shall find them eventually.
I know what they are, and I'm now less afraid.
You should still be afraid.
Okay, that's not the map I'm looking for. It's horrendous.
I'm not finding these.
I'll get them for you.
Are they on the SRD or on Nethys?
They're on both.
I'm still not finding them. I know, I'm useless, deal with it.
I know, it's fine. I'll get it for you. Do 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 do. Whimsy star. Go to this page. At the very bottom of it is the Whimsy star. It's literally the last entry.
I thought this sounded familiar.
Okay, this could be interesting. You gave me two of them, yeah?
I gave you two.
Okay.
Also, I'm only moving you here because I can't figure out where the fuck I put the exit map. Well, actually, I'm assuming you are all okay with going into the dungeon, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta make a stop before we get teleporty, right? Kinda cool.
If you want, you can slightly hand wave that. Though, yes, you can have Hugh come along.
Hugh, my man.
For those of you who don't remember, on the very first floor you met a I don't know how to say it, a Hukava? Hugh. Anyway,
Hecuba or something. It
Maybe?
has a
Yeah,
odd
Hecuba.
pronunciation, but
That thing.
What up,
Oh, yeah.
Hugh, man?
Ignore
Mem-
the U, and you can, and that's basically how you pronounce it.
Hugh. Yes, you met the Hukava who, not really having a name, you christened him Hugh. Inventive. But during the downtime or the weeks that we had, Aaron went and gave him a little talk, and he is accompanying you as a somewhat of a guide while you're in the dungeon.
Hey, man, how you doing? I kind of went
a little ham, I'll admit. Here. Aaron just holds up the cube she made.
Hugh takes it. And what, pray tell, is this?
It is a puzzle box, and B, a place where you can't lose anything.
Oh,
You complain about losing shit all the time whenever this dungeon resets quotation marks. As long as you keep that close to you, you should be able to carry a shit ton more with you. Well, more than you could. I'm not a miracle worker here, but
he just kind of cradles it very, almost as if he's trying to keep it safe. You've been most generous.
Yeah.
Thank you for this gift.
I will have to borrow it because one of my other buddies sort of took off with my other thing I was going to turn in for my class, so
Oh,
I need to present that. So yeah.
that should be fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, some good news. Since you're bringing him with you, a few things will be revealed while you're on this floor. Mostly because he's been here and knows shit. Just a few landmarks. First of
Oh,
all, he yeah.
I hope you guys don't have a problem with this. We got ourselves a guide.
Hey, if you want to use your money to make him a present, you do you.
Yeah.
Feel free.
I figured it'd be beneficial because he's actually spent a lot of time just wandering these areas. So yeah.
If there's anything you wish to know about this place, I can tell you.
Well, I rather not wander around the place of poison and getting drugged. So maybe later.
That's wise, until you find some form of protection. Though, just to quickly point them out, he'll reveal a few things that you could potentially explore later. 1, an ancient abandoned tower. 2, a bunch of weird crystals. 3, for some reason this cavern has a set of gigantic swords plunged into the middle of it. 4, a massive pit that leads somewhere else in the dungeon. He is not sure where because he did not want to fucking die. And 4,
Fair.
a bunch of acid pools.
Did you write them down? I think my
Over.
internet
Yeah.
blipped out a second there.
I mean, they've all got icons on the map now.
Do they?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all question marks.
I see.
So there are potentially things to explore later.
I'm relatively interested in the crystal spires and giant weapons.
Spires
Do
would
you-
be interesting.
I don't hate that idea, but I mean, do we want to lay the smackdown on these big guys first or no?
Yes, I think that is actually probably for the best.
That was
Clear
planned.
those out. Yes, that was our big plan. Oh, that reminds me. And Silas is going to concentrate as a standard action and just as someone starts manifesting in the shimmer of mist and wave.
For those of you there, it's almost as if there's just the sudden smell of salt spray from the sea. All those S's.
It
As
smells like staff.
you're, not too far off, honestly. As wherever Silas dictates, a girl forms. Blonde hair, blue dress, a strange, almost driftwoody piece of almost like a piece of driftwood at her side. As where's her fucking? Oh right, be underneath you. I reveal her character card. Cool. As well, Silas is well aware. June forms in front of you. Almost immediately, she kind of looks towards where Aaron is, and then quickly looks away. Before she kind of gives a little curtsy and says, "Hello, everyone. It's been so weird. I kind of right. I'm June.
Ah. I see.
I like her diet.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could see that. She eats water.
Like a shit ton of knowledge.
That's what she's eaten before this.
All that spying on people.
Back whenever she was curiosity. But yes. And she says, this is June, who you all may have known as Curiosity for a while.
I hope my last form doesn't put any of you off. But I'm glad that I can know you now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fine.
This is looking at Aaron.
Okay.
I'm sure this is definitely more comfortable for you.
No, not really. It's more the insinuation of potential truths.
I know that you suffered a lot at the hands of what I once was, Aaron. I can't apologize enough for that.
I don't hold you in contempt. I hold you in contempt. It's quotation marks.
Yeah, I get that. That doesn't make me any less sorry.
Yeah, sure. I just so you can know, if you came out of whatever that is, frankly, it doesn't fill me with great hope that whatever was there originally is not is gone for good. Because frankly, you came out of that, and
Well,
that means that place is not as clean as someone may entail. Aaron
Uh,
looks at Silas.
No, it is different from that. Because now June is not tied to, well, it's not tied to what Cordia was at all. June
You
is now in her own entity on the plane of dreams.
you can forgive my apprehension.
Yes, I know, that is why I'm trying to explain.
the thing was, I was what Cordia was before Cordia was Cordia. So it would be a bit weird if she existed outside of me.
But it also means that she could spawn again.
I mean, maybe.
Aaron, that is like saying that you could spontaneously turn into a mutant. Into a
Yeah.
strange mutated huge creature that would murder everything, yes.
Uh,
What is the likelihood of that?
well, first June has a penchant for that, so there is beginning precedent.
And humanity as a, like,
Silas, look, I'm trying.
yes, I know.
I don't need
That's
you to
why
just
I'm not.
let's just do this. I can focus on that later. No offense, June, but I'm gonna
Alright.
need you to not keep with the don't go near me, because yeah. I,
Anyway. So yes, barring wanting to explore, you have two options for what you could do for bosses, which is the Sulphurous Spirit or the Rat King Spoob.
I'm guessing
Uh,
what was it, sulphurous spirit? I'm guessing that's going to be like fire based.
and judging that we're packing heat, let's not do that.
if you want, Hugh can give you a little rundown of what he knows.
Oh,
Sure.
sure, man. These are not
Oh.
like colleagues or anything, right?
If only. No, I was nowhere near as prestigious as these what are. The Sulphurous Spirit is a creature of acid, like fumes. It'll brush against you and burn you.
Hmm.
If you have any form of defenses for that, I would suggest you use it should you want to face them. The alternative, the Rat King, he will be protected by his servants, his royal jester, and his consort. The Rat Folk have a penchant for traps.
I honestly trust that one a bit more. I can't blow up a gas, really.
Some gas go boom.
Okay, well, in that case, then I really don't want to be in there, as we'll all explode.
Explode anyway.
It would technically deal with your problem, but I could not tell you whether or not it would combust from your.
Did Laz and Company want to go in and do the other one?
If you want to suggest for them to fight one of the bosses while you fight the other, that is certainly an option.
Yeah, that's what I intended to do.
Okay then. Let's see who the fuck was on Nell's team.
Laz, Leanne, Nell.
It's Nell, Laszlo, Lilian, Marie, Jade, and Okran. Oh. Well, here's the question: do you want Jade to go with them, or do you want Jade to stay with you?
That's a good point.
Well, did we get the kineticist over at least?
Yeah,
You could still
you can have
Aster.
Aster with you.
Yeah, then we're fine then.
It's just that
Alright.
if you're going into this, I'll let you have one of them as an actual person on the field. It's just a question of whom.
Yeah.
Anyone else you bring along will be a companion.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine, Jake. Jake can go over there. It still technically fits with what Silas wanted to invite her for.
Fair enough. As you will have Aster. as you can take everyone down to the little teleportation nexus thing. The main thing, well, mostly it's Nell looking red. Everyone else is kind of like there, but this is a little bit short notice. Mostly Nell's fault. But she looks over to you, Aaron. Any preference for which one you want to do? As she stretches side to side.
I'm attention to the rat guys. They
Agreed.
tend to burn well.
Yes, they also have minds to affect.
Ipos do Jester battle. Ipos better
Yeah.
Jester than Rat Jester.
That sounds good.
Sure, we'll take the spirit then. Lillian can probably blow it away or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lillian. Lillian just kind of, when she says that, she kind of makes like a brief eye contact with you, Aaron.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Okay then. Rat King Spoob it is. Let me get that map ready. Oops, no, don't make. I just shrunk Ash down to tiny proportions. Okay. This
No, I
was a
did
map
not
with.
prepare reduced person today.
Was this a map with light? Okay, no, it did not have light. Dragging you here? No.
Yeah, it's dark.
Okay, never mind.
Ooh,
Apparently,
that
we're
is dark.
We're supposed to be daylight mode.
Hey, there we go.
Yay, light. Wait a sec.
As this place is in fact lit. As you enter through the door, it's almost as if a strange transition comes over you, and the next place you step, suddenly there is the crunch of bones and old, what you presume is hay, underneath your feet. You've entered the rat warren.
Cozy.
Okay, give me a hot second, because I just figured out a song that I know I can play first.
So, looking
Also-
for June.
Oh yeah, you can just drag her out
Oh
yourself.
yeah, that's true. I forgot I could do that. That you gave us the ability to do that.
I mean, I think 20's always had it.
Yeah, but I don't think that that we had the ability for a bit.
Yeah.
Drag.
So here for fighting music. Bleh.
Here we go.
Damn it, did it not fucking save her token? Okay, give me a second.
I
I saved
prefer this.
That works too. Take your pick of rap music. As you enter this place, we'll immediately be going into initiative because this place is in active danger.
Hooray. Wish I'd declared heightened awareness before now.
Oh damn!
I mean, you can
Okay,
buff
I'm
if you
ready
want.
to go. Put me in,
Yes.
coach.
Yeah, we did know we were coming here, so
Yeah.
What was it? +4 to initiative for heightened awareness? Am I
think it-
remembering that?
whenever you
I think it's
expend it for that.
+2.
Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting to make knowledge checks down here, so
Oh yeah, it's a +4.
go Ipos.
Holy shit. Does that include? Yeah,
That's including, yeah.
It's same.
See, then yeah, I'll probably also do that. Expended a.
Master, do you not? Okay, you have Dex. You just rolled shit.
Ash, hey,
Huh?
during your cornucopia of dimensional magic, I ran into a few problems, I'll say.
Okay.
A few of my sensors started growing, well, a lot of the magical shit started growing like this weird frost on it. But I was able to actually, I got bored and able to sort of render a bit out of it, and I think you'll find it a bit useful here. Zaren's going to slide Ash 2 cooperation crystals. These vibrant blue-green crystals are a dissolution of the spirit of cooperation characteristics in the chaotic good plane of Elysium.
Hmm.
As you use it for a material component, you get 1+1 caster level for purposes of casting on your friends.
Hmm.
I roll bad like that.
So, I already rolled legends.
Oh, did you? Never mind then. Oh, good.
Oh, that reset your initiative. Hold on.
Now, dang it. Oh yeah, because I was clicking over Silas's token.
See. Where's my notes? Oh yeah, I forgot. Where's my fucking notepad? I made notes on useful fucking hotkeys. What was the hotkey to add? Control U. Haha. I advance.
Markdown. I have that spell.
Oh, and I also have something else for your little buddy.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is something I've been holding on to for a little bit, I'll say. Took me a while to get it stable. As Aaron's going to pass over 2 vials with this weird, like,
flashing orange light in it occasionally that occasionally flickers in and out of existence. And the vial is like a slightly silvered glass that's keeping it in there. This is well, with the dimensional instability around here, occasionally like portals to different planes open and close, and the ones that close occasionally go close with a bang, as you do. Um, this is a little bit of a collection from the plane of fire, from a shattered dimensional portal.
And there are two of these?
There are two of these. This is a fragment of fire.
Hmm.
Whenever you cast a fire spell, you can choose it as it had the metamagic feat of Flaring Spell.
Ooh, what's flaring spell do?
It basically
Dazzles.
applies everyone dazzled. It's not great, but it's interesting.
It sure is a debuff.
Mm-hmm.
A free
You
one at
know,
that.
I might actually have a use for that. The problem being, I don't have web prepared.
Yeah. Oh, it has to be a spell that deals fire damage.
Oh, well
Create
then,
fire
fuck it.
or
I'm
light.
just gonna feed it to Candle.
Yeah, well, I didn't give it to you. I gave it to Candle because I have to be the best aunt. Remember?
Uh,
I'm just,
uh.
giving it to you to give it at your discretion because you yelled at me last time.
Amazing. Okay. And we start off with an Ipos.
Oh yeah. By the way, everyone has emboldened confidence, which is bless.
It's a me.
Bless.
If I remember rightly, Ipos had a little bit of perception. No, he had no perception. Blindly going on. Doop-a-doop-doop-a-doo.
All right, best buddy, let's go. Be quiet. Remember?
Wait,
It's initiative.
Oh yeah, right. Yep.
Yep.
Left, right, or straight on? What can I see?
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Best
Sorry.
buddy.
Tinder, can you roll me a reflex save?
This is precisely why I checked my perception beforehand, found out I had none, and just blindly walked ahead.
If anything, this will be a learning lesson.
Welp.
I need to. Plus, as you step here, unfortunately, you're just heavy enough that when you step on this tile,
Really?
it turns out.
Just
Yeah.
heavy enough? I'm like
Yes.
29 pounds.
Yes, but this is
Mhm.
29 pounds being applied to a balloon that pops underneath you.
Oh, well,
The loud noise
fair
ringing out
enough.
through the caverns. Yeah, I wasn't checking that you're like absolutely tronker, just heavy enough to probably pop a balloon.
Hard, thankfully.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Okay then. In the distant sound, you can hear the. Well, before you heard the sounds of pipes being played, but that stops and now there's chittering and whatever fucking noises rat makes.
Squeaks, chitters,
Squeak.
gnawing sounds.
So
Yeah.
Can I finish my movement?
Yes, you're free to continue your turn.
Nice.
There we go. Is there more balloons around?
But you can make a perception check.
Haha, nah. I mean, he was just going to sit there popping balloons because it's fun. And he's already set one off, so,
Let everyone know you're here.
Yeah.
All of China.
So,
Uh,
keep going.
There's one thing as you step a little closer, you see something. Or a of someone. Just vague, barely around
So
this corner.
small. Such a small little someone. With a weird bug skull thing. Little squeaker down here. Squeak, squeak,
Vehicles
squeak.
indeed.
Squeak. Hey, squeak,
Dying.
squeaks, not cough, cough, die.
The person next to them
I'm
holds
setting up
her.
push to talk right now.
Anything else from Mythos, or is that a double move?
That's a double move.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking elsewhere because his map is
Yeah,
big.
he naturally doesn't have 60-foot movement.
Yes.
it's lame.
Oh no.
This is the price of being short. Plus one AC. Also, it's your turn, Torin.
I think I'm just gonna walk over here and just be good. Because I don't particularly want to move ahead of the tanks or anything.
Oh yeah, we have tanks.
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's a lot of rats on the initiative.
They were on GM layer, I realized. As I fucked shit up. Anyway. Okay. Nothing else from Ashvin?
Not for right now.
Okay. So I realized I probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway. It was just barely in your sightline. You see a much fancier looking rat step out from this tent. In his hand he holds a large golden scepter and he's adorned with colourful robes.
Ah,
He
fancy
chitters
rat. Keep going.
Sorry. He chitters out a few words and the rats around him swarm and move, getting ready. Where the fuck are you? I know you're on this map because I can see that your name's red. Oh, there you are. You're just not showing up for some reason. Okay, now we get to the fun part. That distant pipes that everyone was hearing suddenly changes to beatboxing. Everyone mark themselves down with a purple dot.
Boxing.
If any of you are, I don't think anyone's immune to or language dependent effects. So, nope,
Okay, Rusty is then.
oh yeah, Rusty's immune to this.
Right,
As everyone is now taking -2 on saves versus disease.
if it's language dependent, what language is it in?
Good question actually. What languages does this guy
Because
know?
if it's language dependent, then if we don't know the language, we're not affected.
Okay, yes, he has int, so he will know common.
So we can understand what he's saying. What is he
Yeah, sure.
singing?
I don't know rap. I'm white. And also Scottish. That's somewhere rap doesn't go.
Lord.
Scotland, the land where rap doesn't go.
Pretty much. Also, for your information, this ability is named Sick Beats.
Of course it is. God damn it.
Welcome to one of my pun fights. Speaking of pun fights, hi Silas.
Oh god, I'm going to just move here and ready in action to if I see a rat, I'm going to fling it against a wall with my mage hand.
Jesus, okay.
Or try and
Actually-
punch it with the mage hand, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say these are people.
Yeah. Fling them, but I can punch them. Actually no, I'm gonna attempt to blind it if I see a rat.
Okay. Give yourself a dot of ready action then.
Alright.
Remember and
Which will
yell
be
at
the
me if you do that.
dot of yellow.
Okay, good. Change. You, where are you? Ah, this is the one that Ipos can see.
Ah.
As he disappears behind a rock for a quick second before coming up here. You're not hiding, are you, Ipos?
I would have had to have declared it, and stealth is half movement, so no, I guess not. And I did step on a balloon.
It's true. As it comes around the corner, sees you, screeches, and pulls out a light crossbow.
I wave. Hello, friend!
Funk. Oh shit.
Hey!
You take.
Hang on.
That's
What's
a
my...
crit threat.
Hang on, let me check. I don't think this is enough.
Oh, for Stone Shield.
Yeah, that's
It's only plus
plus
4.
4. Yeah, it would take me to 20, which is painful.
Does
Also,
it confirm?
yeah, crit threats are.
Um,
The stone shield might stop the confirmation.
it would stop the confirmation. It would also block off this passageway for like a round.
It's also true. It is.
It's slightly annoying, but I don't want to take a crit this early on. So yeah, Stone
Stone
Shield,
Yeah, 'cause,
crunch.
well, you have a little bit of automatic healing. Like, probably don't want to pop that immediately.
Yeah,
I do want to remind you, this is a fight started up for when you're level 2. You take 1d6 points of damage for 6.
yeah, but crits on a crossbow, they're
You don't have
painful.
a
Those
ton of
are the ones that
HP
are scary.
anyway, so
Plus it's free! It's like 5
Okay,
times whatever he had last.
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a lot more.
I was expecting it to be a lot scarier than that, and the fact that it critted scared me.
No, this is the fucking level 2 fight. You should be good. If anyone dies here, I'm going to be very disappointed, unless it's Silas.
I mean, action economy does make up a lot for levels, and there is a
It's true.
lot of enemies here.
Every party dies to kobolds.
I should note the numbers are not realistic. I just needed a number that wasn't taken up by 20,004 foot.
I mean,
However much that is.
we can't see their names anyway, so we can't see their numbers. I was literally
then the
just
joke's not
doing a
funny
rough
anymore.
count on how many's in the initiative list.
The joke's not funny. Okay.
See, this is why I put part of Gimmet's training into HP.
Sees the fucking passage up ahead has been blocked. Do you have anything special?
I mean, he could try and blow the wall up. It's only hardness 8, hit points 15.
No. June. Which means Bigby.
All right, June, what are you going to do? You're going to walk here. You know what? Do I? She's going to ready an action to hydraulic push anything that tries to come down the corridor. Any rats.
Okay.
She's gonna push them straight into me.
Yeah.
And she can choose where to push from at time of casting. Okay. Tinker number 9.
I'm gonna go quickly take a peek.
That's not you yet, sorry.
I know. I'm waiting.
Technically, you can see around the rock slab barely, as you see another well-dressed rat folk wearing clerical robes step out. You do have Bless prepared, as everyone can hear their favorite spell in the distance being cast. Da, da, da. Can I just flat apply a yellow dot to all these people? No, I'll do it in a second. Now it's Aaron.
Ah, damn it. How tall is that wall Ipos made?
5 feet?
Yes, I believe so. 1 inch thick, and the area is 1 foot square.
Is there a gap above the wall?
Yeah. There's a gap. It's not a big gap, I'd say.
Oh. Okay. So I couldn't on Rusty jump it. Alright.
No, okay, no, definitely not. These ceilings are like just barely tall enough for. I don't actually know who's the tallest
Yeah,
person here currently.
they're rat
Bash?
folk tunnels. They're not going to be
Yeah.
very high.
Like Aaron and Nipos, you two are having the time of your life because small sized creature. Everyone else is kind of like having to like spread their stance, maybe hunch a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess this is a good time to ask. Aaron, do you have any like automatic trap detection shit?
I do.
Okay, I'll remember and keep that in mind then.
Aaron's just gonna look down this hallway here and go, that's a long hallway. Can she make a good guess about where the majority of the A-Rat folks are? Or just noise?
Give me a perception check. The sound kind of bounces down here, but it certainly sounds like the central chamber is where most of the rat folk are. However, you also think either to the top left or to the bottom left is where some more might be,
Okay.
but you don't hear anything further from the right.
After doing that, Aaron's gonna give Rusty a command to circle back around. Go there. And she's going to...
Are you on Rusty right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
It's probably as I move both of them, I can't see anything.
Ah, I got you.
I'm just gonna hold steady.
Okay. Press melody.
Alright, well, there is fuckery to deal with. So, she is just going to move her full movement right over here. Well, that's technically a double move, but yeah.
Sliver.
She unfortunately only has a 20-foot movement.
It'd be like that. Ah, you're field fencing. Got you.
Yeah.
It's her turn.
Okay. Aster. Unfortunately, cannot see. That's a slab of stone. Hmm. He's just gonna ready an action for whenever the slab of stone disappears to fire a shot at whoever's closest. So I'll give him the yellow dot of readied action.
Oh yes, hide behind the witch. Classic.
Oh. You know, fair point, he'll move up to prepare to tank. That's what you brought him here for. 4. Readied action. Yellow dot. Readied action can be read. Where are you? Epos.
Now, does my wall go down on my turn or when I summoned it?
Let's look up what Stone Shield says.
'Cause it's duration 1 round.
I think. If you're fine with it, we'll say it goes down now, just because I can't remember what rat shot you.
That one. The one without the red dot.
2.
Yeah, because he came round, saw me, and fired.
Sure. In which case, Stone Slab can be up till then.
Now, when is he? Oh god, he's all the way down there. He's after Silas.
That's what I was like.
I think I'm just going to delay until the wall goes down. There's not a lot else for me to do.
Okay, you're delaying then.
Yeah.
The wall goes down, which is route 2. Okay, here. You hear the distant sound. Many rats. Ash.
Okay, so we know there's a bunch of rat dudes on the other side of that stone barrier, yeah?
In theory, yes.
Okay.
All observations lead to probably.
Check something. To do stuff. Can't remember where it was written down.
This would be a very bad time for someone to have fireball.
Well,
It's
designed
always
for
a bad
level
time
2
for
party,
fireball.
so I'm not worried about that.
That's true.
I don't mean to alarm you guys, but didn't we go for like the second class of the school year about the learning of grouping? Erin says she's learned.
Oh, you came
Side-
here. Go make space.
Silas leans around the corridor and says, "Yes."
And I am going to cast Resistance on Aster.
Okay, the first level spell?
No, the cantrip.
Oh yeah, cantrip, sorry. Brain fart.
Yeah,
Okay,
resistance, not resist energy.
Yeah.
Well, Resist Energy is second level.
Unless you're a ranger. There we
Ooh.
go. He has a shield. Is that a minute or a round?
1 minute.
Minute.
Okay. Anything else also? Sunset might.
No, I'm good.
Okay then. Ah, the Rat King again. Fireball. No. Like small creature movement. Oh, debuffs. You're welcome to use spellcraft if you want to figure out what.
Is it Spellcraft?
Yes.
Haha, no.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, damn it.
Second level boss indeed.
Well, I had rolled a nat 20 today, so I needed a nat 1 to balance it
Sure.
out.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Continues to rhyme. Do you have any other buffs? No. You will hide behind this rock. Silas. Cha-cha slides backwards.
Oh, it's already backwards. Is there anything down those corridors to your left and right?
Not down this one. Most of them are to the left and below us.
I don't see anything dangerous down this way.
Ippos saw a couple below, almost took arrow to
See, but I can
face.
hear them.
Alright. Okay. Silas is just gonna wait, because right now that wall's in the way and he doesn't want to move up.
God. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna ready another action.
Sure.
Yeah,
Ippos.
same thing.
Yeah,
Blind rats.
Ippos was
Here's the
delaying
wall
until after the rat's turn when the wall goes down. Technically, I
right.
brought the wall up on the rat's turn.
Okay, Rat readies action to shoot when the wall goes down.
Wall goes down.
Hey, Ippos, I'm sorry.
Please don't quit again.
I'd laugh because that'd be like the worst / best luck I'd ever have had. It's a fucking level 2 boss encounter against level fucking 4s. No, you're good.
Phew.
Oh wait, actually a few other people had readied actions.
Oh god.
I think you're good.
Miss.
As 2 crossbow bolts fly out at you.
Pachang, pachang.
Ippos.
What's the... Oh, only 30 foot? Fuck. I thought it was further than that. It was 30 foot. You need to stop making smaller fucking maps, jeez.
This is a really old map.
Yeah.
You know, it suffers from my curse of big map from back all the way back then.
Okay, that plan's out the window then. Because that needs to be at least like 60 foot. Fortunately, I could, and that could be fun, but no.
Tee.
Alternatively, how big is a 20-foot radius? That's 40 foot across, isn't it?
Do we have a template for that?
Templates. Is that the 20
Free
foot?
to drag out your own. Yes. Do we drag out again?
No, I've got it.
It's just that if I do it, you can't control it.
So that's not a bad placement for it. not immediately useful, but you know, it's a thing. Yeah, let's do that. If we're seeing them all nicely grouped up like that, as we have learnt not to do, he he is going to cast Burning Sands.
Is it lightning or fire?
It should be fire. He will be converting it to lightning because that's how he works.
Need to rename it to something cooler, but fair enough. Ferris Sands?
Burning Sands.
Yeah, no, but
Oh.
I mean, like, for
I mean, it can be electrical burns.
I suppose that's true.
Yep.
Da-da-da.
So that area is now difficult terrains,
Closes
and
turn.
creatures that end its turn in that area takes a d4.
Gotcha.
It's not a big thing, but it's a bit of area denial and
As
annoyance
D4
for them.
free.
And it's 4 rounds. And then Epos is going to get out of the way of the tank. Epos's job is done. Have fun. He can go slightly further away. There we go.
I will. Jun.
It's cleared up now a little bit, so she's just gonna move up here and move over to the right over here and just. I can't see anything out of June.
Oh, that's because she's not enabled as having eyes. Give me a second.
Wow. Does she still have her blind vision?
No. Well, she does
Oh.
have dark vision.
Ah. Good.
Oh, it doesn't really matter here. Anyway.
Gonna move away from people a little bit and do like. Alright, you're good.
Gotcha. Tinker 9. You. Oh, you're here. I have a consort. 10 feet, 15, 20. Second. What's the range on this? You won't be able to hit Prismaldi, but you can hit the front three of you. The consort moves forward, drawing upon his divine energies of trash to do a very non-trash spell. He's casting Soundburst. I need all of you to make me fortitude saves. Or by all of you, I mean Ash, Aster, Aaron, and Rusty.
Ah,
You
fine
succeed.
trash. Wow.
Oh, Aster is set to private, but he got a 22. He succeeds. Aaron, you fail.
Uh,
Oh,
what
Prisma's
kind?
fine. Oh,
What is this?
Sunburst. So
Okay.
location Sonic.
Okay. So Rusty can make a fortitude save.
You are facing. Where's the consort? DC 15. So Rusty just fails. Ash fails. Aaron fails. Prismaldi was not in range. Aster was fine. So those of you who failed are stunned for 1 round, and everyone takes. Blibba is also unfortunately stunned. Everyone takes 8. Holy shit! 8 points of sonic damage. I'm rolling fucking hot tonight.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
I don't know. Can Rusty be stunned by this?
No.
No, he cannot be
Constructs are immune to
stunned.
stun.
He can
Okay,
be
then you're
deafened.
fine. As Ash immediately procs her fucking healing thing.
That was Bluebell procking.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, I should know. I read up on Velomancer, and you can just trigger that whenever the fuck you want as a free action. I didn't realize how good that actually is.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, that was the consort's turn. Aaron.
Ah!
You're
This
stunned.
one I took Velomancer.
Rusty, noticing the incapacitation of its rider, is just gonna go. No, let's back up. Let's.
Let's just be safe.
Hey, wake up! Hey.
He just like shakes. Where's Melody?
Alright, as one of the few people here not stunned,
Was thankfully outside the radius.
she is going to rapid shot the thing that just did this.
Okay. Second shot hits. Does Pris have Bless running?
He should.
No.
Because that will make that a. Is it just a +1 big B, or did you do the +2 version?
No, it's just a +1 because I wait and save the +2 for whenever I want to use Moment of Greatness. Because it's only 4 rounds now.
In which case, yes, just the second hits.
Rat confirmed for 16 AC.
Oh, 16 plus.
Anyway, that's gonna be her turn because I'm not 5 foot stepping backward.
Fair enough.